Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah. If this is the first video that you're ever seeing, hello and welcome. If you are here because you've been here for a while, thanks for coming back. Still a little sick. That's probably gonna be the theme for like a month. Every time I get sick, I don't get sick very often, but when I do, it lingers. Today, I look like a sweaty hot mess because I have already been doing a lot. It is 9:15. Got up this morning, got the boys ready, took Ryder to daycare. He's back this week. He did pretty good at drop off actually, so thankful for that. Thought that it was going to be much more of a fight than it was, so that's good. Noah starts next week, and then it's just gonna be me home most of the time doing, like, I'm still working from home, just more hours, and I can go to an office. It's not like my office because it's not even built yet, but I can start doing that, and like life is just gonna be so different. It's wild. Like, I'm excited for a new routine and stuff, but also like comfortable with what we do now. So anyway, I have a very busy day. I did not do much last week because I was sick and the boys were sick, so taking care of myself and taking care of them was a lot of work. Today, because I'm starting to feel better, I have stuff I have to get done. So like I said already this morning, we dropped Ryder off. We went over to my parents. They pulled their camper out of storage, and at the end of the year last year in the fall when they went to put it into storage, we had a bunch of stuff in the camper, but then also in their garage, like extra bedding and stuff that we just shoved in the camper for the winter because we didn't really have anywhere to put it. It was taking up space in their garage. We didn't have space in our storage unit, so that was all shoved in there. So this morning after we dropped Ryder off, I went to their house, cleaned out our stuff from their camper, brought it home. I cleaned out our garage, kind of like our single garage that's at the top of the house, and got like all of the moving boxes and garbage and stuff that my dad's going to come get next weekend to haul off for us. Got all of that in one spot, picked up stuff, brought some things inside that have been sitting out there that we just, like, you know, you just put it off because everyday tasks take over, and then next thing you know, it's been 2 months that you don't have the leaf for your table in or something. That's an example. So there was so much bedding in the camper, you guys. So much. But I found like an extra king sheet set, so that's good. I'm gonna wash that and get our sheets on our bed switched out, and then we'll have a backup pair. And the reason that I took the bedding out of their camper is because it was our bedding. We had a camper before we moved to Minnesota. We sold it when we moved here because 1, we didn't have anywhere to store it. 2, we bought a different vehicle that didn't have a hitch. 3, they have a very nice large camper that has a bunk room, so when the few times we went camping last year, we just went with them. So like our bedding, it was our bedding in there, so I'm not like taking bedding from my parents, it's ours. But I forgot that our camper was a pop-up and it had a king size bed, and so there were king sheets in their camper that I like our sheets in there, so I brought them back. Gonna get those washed up and switched out. Also, there was another set of sheets and like this nice blue comforter that I had gotten for Ryder before we moved here also. So I'm getting all of that washed because it has been sitting, and just want to, you know, make sure it's all like clean and good and all of that. I have the first load of that going, and so once all of that is clean and brought up here and put on the beds, all of the current bedding needs to be washed too. Since we've been sick, I did wash bedding once last week, but we need to do it again just to, you know, get all the germs. Then any of the extra bedding that we're not using, I have those like space saver, like giant Ziploc bag type thing. Then I'm gonna put all of the extra bedding and extra pillows in because we certainly have some. Someday maybe we will have a camper, or, you know, as the boys get bigger and have their own beds and want their own pillows, we don't have to buy any and things like that. So I'm working on that. I brought the leaf in for the table, so I need to get that set up. I really need to organize the closet that we keep like our broom and vacuum and stuff in, because every time we open it, stuff falls out, because it's the only closet that we have to store that kind of stuff. There were some toys that we had stored in the camper as well, so I need to kind of reorganize our toys here to accommodate for those. A lot of blocks basically. I have to work, I have to do like normal picking up, so all of these dishes are dirty. These ones were clean, and then my coffee creamer, like the lid wasn't on tight, and I went to shake it and it went everywhere this morning, all over all the clean dishes, so I have to rewash all of those. So I need to do all these dishes. These ones are actually clean and need to get put away. The table, you probably won't be able to see it, but the table is still dirty from breakfast because we kind of rushed out of here this morning. Just like all of the normal daily things. So because I have been talking to you forever, because that is what I do best, we're gonna go ahead and get going with the day. Don't forget to subscribe before we get started. Give this video a thumbs up, that helps me out a lot. And I hope you enjoyed today's video.
I've been trying my best for a while, trying to please everyone who's around me. I've been putting on my fake smile, even though I'm wasting time. I don't want to be trapped in a box.
I made up this little basket for our nanny for a gift, which you will see all of these things. You've already seen this onesie, but all of these things will be in my what I bought this week video coming out next week maybe. So I'm not going to go through it all, but I do need to make a card for her to put it in here, and then I need to find somewhere to hide it because she will be here this week, but I don't want to give it to her until Friday, and I don't want her to see it, so need to hide that. But that is what I'm going to do now.
I just wanna go my own way, gonna let the past burn down, cause honestly don't wanna be stuck in boring conversations.
It has been a little bit, 11:50, so Noah did end up needing a nap, or wanting a nap. He lay down and took a nap, and I worked for about an hour. I haven't touched the dishes. It feels like they're multiplying even though they're not. And then this table, super dirty. Noah, I just cleaned his high chair, but then he's had yogurt and bananas, and so that's gross. The floor is disgusting, so I'm having a hard time getting work done because of all of these things in the house. So I'm gonna take some time and clean up this dining room. And then I have the table leaf that I need to put in here. And then I'll probably work on the kitchen. I will have some lunch myself, put Noah down for an afternoon nap. I feel so unproductive today. Just like, do you ever have so many things to do that you're just paralyzed by the list that you have to do, so you don't do anything, and then you get anxious because you haven't been doing anything, and so it just makes the problem worse? That's where I'm at.
With you, I'm gonna leave it all behind, find myself, I'm gonna start over new. Yeah, I'm on my way now. 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 I'll be going away for a while. Oh, and I don't know what I'll find. Maybe I can be a rock star, playing songs on my guitar. I know I have to be somewhere else to be able to find myself. Shouldn't be so complicated. If I listen to my heart, I'm gonna leave it all behind, find myself, I'm gonna start over new. Yeah, I'm on my way now. 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 I don't want to be dragged in a box. I just wanna go my own way. 'Cause I am on my way. I am on my way. I am on my way.
Got the floors clean, got the leaf in the table. This is a huge table, but this is also a pretty big room. The light is in the middle of the room, kind of, but also not really. So it doesn't line with the table perfectly. Someday we'll move it and center it over where the table is, but so that table, and then like we still have all this walking space. It looks pretty good. I feel so much better already just getting that done. I still have to do like the kitchen and stuff. I hear that the laundry is done though, and since I'm trying to get all these sheets washed today, I need to head down there and get all of that switched around and keep on keeping on.
I'm going out my mind. Give me some directions to get to you. To get to you, ain't gonna waste my time. I know that we got connection. I think about you. You're on my mind, on my mind, on my mind. Yeah, I'm going out of my mind, out of my mind, out of my mind. Yeah, for you, my love. You drive me crazy. Tell me what to do, what to do. I'm on my knees, yeah, I am begging you, begging you. I'll break the rules if it will get me to, yeah. Some directions to get to you, to get to you. Ain't gonna waste my time. I know that we got connection. I think about you, for you, my love. You drive me crazy. Tell me what to do, what to do. I'm on my knees, yeah, I am begging you, begging you. I'll break the rules if it will get me to, get me to.
Dishes are done. I had done all the dishes and then turned around and realized there were more on the stove, and I hate when that happens, but got them done so that we're good to go. I feel a lot better now that I've got some stuff done around the house. Noah needs to go down for an afternoon nap. He was eating a pepper, which is why it's on the floor, but he is starting to learn how to walk, and he's wanting to get more independent, so he just holds onto our finger and walks around. And we just walk around the house like this. So we're gonna go lay down for a nap, and while he's sleeping, I will clean up some of the toys, switch laundry again, and probably do some work. We'll take a nap and we'll see you guys later. Okay, this closet is not like a permanent, I didn't permanently fix it, but I did move some stuff just enough so that every time we get the broom out, stuff doesn't fall out. So it was pretty messy before. Up here is fine for now. I need to get or find an empty, I'm sure we have some, like an empty large storage tote to put all of our winter, these are like hat and gloves, and then we have extra ones here, and all of our big bulky coats that we're not going to need until winter. I need to get a tote to put all of those in. I'm just not going to do it right now because I do have other stuff to do, something that would help this closet out a lot. And then these grocery bags, these are like all of my reusable grocery bags in this one. I have it hanging there for now. I would love it if they could be like closer to the kitchen, but I don't have anywhere for them to be by the kitchen right now, so that will do. And I think it'll be better once all the coats aren't there as well. Step stools are in here. We use these way more than you would think. And then the little step stool for the boys, they do already have one in, or Ryder has one in the bathroom, so this is like an extra one. That bucket there is all extra cords, and that's actually, I think I'm gonna go put that in our closet when Noah wakes up from a nap. He's sleeping on our bed right now since their bed is not made up. The vacuum is actually, this is like mounted to the wall, so I didn't want to move that. And then the steam mop, I don't want to move it right now. You can obviously see this ugly wall here. It looks like wallpaper, but it's actually paneling. So we're going to rip that out eventually. For now, this works. The broom handle is too long to fit in there next to those, otherwise I would put it there. So it is just tucked right here for now. I need to get I have a command strip that I think I'm going to put up here for this to hang on, but it works better if you put a string or a zip tie on the end of this to hook instead of this part, because it's like wider right here than it is here, so it hangs off the wall weird. And I don't know where our zip ties are. When I say this isn't a final product, it's because I still have steps that I need to do. But again, things aren't falling out of the closet, and that was the main goal, so glad I got that done. I'm about to make the bed, but if anybody has recommendations for good, affordable ways to black out your windows, please let me know. We've tried blackout curtains, like the gray part of this curtain that you can't really see because I have it pinned up to let some light in, but that curtain is a blackout curtain. The problem is when it gets, like, it's still light until 8, 9, 10 o'clock in the summer. My kids go to bed between 6 and 7:30, depending on which one. It's not dark enough, and so right now we just like use thumbtacks and thumbtack blankets up behind the blackout curtains, so it's like pitch black in here because that's how they sleep best, and it lets their bodies know it's time for bed even when the sun is out for another 3 hours. And it also helps them sleep later. They still get up early, but they get up earlier if it's not dark in a room. That's ugly. Like I don't know if you can see this one? See that blanket sticking out back there on the other side? That's ugly, and we can't have the curtains on a curtain rod because it like is too far away from the window, so it still lets light in, and so they're just pinned up there, and then I have to take a push pin. Did I say safety pin earlier? I meant push pin. But take a push pin and pin it up off to the side to get some natural light in this room, and or open the windows or whatever, and I don't like it. So long story short, if you have a good affordable option to actually black out windows, love if you would share. I'm going to get the sheets and the pillowcases for this bed done.
Leave your shirt on the floor. There's no reason to get up. There's a print on your cheek.
This sheet is definitely a full-size sheet. That mattress is definitely a queen-size mattress. Made it work for now, but this is not going to be a long-term solution.
My wrinkly pillow. There's a smell from the view of the window. Your lipstick's a glint from your toothpaste. Spend time cutting marks on your fingers. Let's lay here and waste our time. I'm gonna love you like crazy. Waste our time. Waste our time. Let's lay here and waste our time. I'm gonna love you like crazy. Waste our time. Let's lay here and waste our time. that time, I'm gonna love you like crazy. Waste that time, let's stay here and waste that time.
Alright guys, that's everything for today. That's all I'm going to share. We got a lot done today. Thank you for spending the day with me. We are about to go pick up Ryder from daycare and maybe go for a walk because it's actually pretty nice out today. So thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe before you go. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.